And I suspect manje again ukuthi our coach angasiphinda ngalento asiphinda ngayo asenze yona ngegame eMexico to play with 5 at the back. Angafuna ukuyenza futhi. But now here's the thing. When I grow up sadlala emakasi thiwa no mamela lengwenye inzima I get to go PSL place inzima and then somebody said there's a tricky thing in football that a lot of people they tend to not to take it serious. Ngathi mina yini leyo athi close the supplier. If you close the supplier, then the water can't get to your house. What I will say to Uyaya right now, Uyaya boy, this is football. Football is a game of mistakes, and we all learn from those mistakes. And I hope that you've learned from that mistake, And I'm not gonna count the red card one because it can happen to anyone. But what am I looking at is the first goal where you made a mistake with your how you received the ball and how you wanted to pass. For me, it was I was not really convinced with your body, the way you were standing in terms of receiving the ball, and you didn't show where you wanna go because the minute you trap and you want to turn, you didn't scan behind you that what's happening behind you, and that is something that I don't think our coach he really teach or coach our players in terms of positioning themselves there in terms of the build-up, because there were moments where they will find themselves okone no CBC endaweni one or okone no TLP endaweni one, and here in the midfield you'll find that it's open. Because I think the best way that he was supposed to do that game was to say, Okone, you're going to be here. CBC, TLP, Okone here. And then you push the two, Stole and Utebza, and then tell Ulontuzana or Jaden Adams to be behind the strikers. And then you push the strikers up front because you've got Ulontuzana Umodiba Nomodao. That's how I think it was supposed to be. But it didn't happen. And unfortunately, Hugo Bruce, Bafana manje, they are under a very, 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 I would say, a pressure in terms of us getting something in the next game. All of us, we saw what happened against Mexico. So Bafana, they are really, really under pressure. Welcome to Thoughts Football Wisdom. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and post. And the very important part is to subscribe. Hey, Buffett, I've got good things. Oh, yes, you know what happened about the game. But, yeah, with the experience of going to Mexico, guys, it was nice. First time for me to go to Mexico. I had fun, guys. I had fun. Nice country, nice people. Yeah, they are really welcoming, and it was great. I enjoyed myself to be there. In one of the cities, Pakchula. Yeah. And then from there we went to the main city where we watching Bafana playing against Mexico. That I think I'm trying to breathe, guys, because now all those memories and the decision making that happened in that game, it was not the good one. And before I can go to the game, nice one, people there. Guys, let me tell you another thing that happened there. The time frame. Guys, I struggled there in Mexico. I struggled, guys, I'm telling you. Let me see, now it's 20 past 10. I would say 20 past 9, 20 past 8, 20 past 7, 20 past 6, 20 past 5, 20 past 4, 20 past 3, 20 past 2. It's 20 past 2. People are sleeping in Mexico now as we speak. So when we got there, I really struggle, guys, in terms of the time zone, sleeping time, wake up, still feeling that I can still go to bed and sleep. And I struggled. But after 2-3 days, that's when my body started to adjust. And just imagine if me going there to support the boys, I struggled to sleep. What about the boys? What about those boys, Bafana boys, in terms of them, struggling to sleep? They need to wake up, go and eat breakfast, and then go and train, prepare for the game, go back to the hotel and rest. How tough it is, guys. I hear people saying, no, the boys, they should be ready and all of that. Yes, I agree. But I was very tired, guys. I went there not to play, but to support the boys. I just put myself in players' shoes to say, those boys, how are they feeling when I'm struggling to wake up and have a breakfast? During the day, I need to sleep. Sometime around 4, 5, or around 7, 8, I sleep. And then again, I'm going to sleep around past 1 to 2. What about these boys that they have to wake up in the morning, go and eat a breakfast? From there, they go and train. Yeah, it was tough, guys. Really tough. Let me tell you, I felt what those boys were feeling in terms of being there in Mexico. But yeah, now they are in. I spoke to one of the guys last night. They were taking a flight to, I think, to US. That's where they're having their game tomorrow. Yeah, they are there, and yeah. Oh, singing, guys, singing. And one thing that I did that I just saw myself doing it because I love Bafana. When we were walking towards the stadium, and unfortunately I took another route going behind gate B that they said we must use. Others, they went on the left side, I used the right side. And fortunate for me was that when I was walking, I saw our bus coming from far. Then I told them other guys that I was with. Actually, I was just going to mention the names that the people that I was walking with. I was walking with Justice Chabalala. He's with us here at Itiski TV. And then I was working with sisters Lana Utwasa, Walapana Gulisedi FM. So we were working, the three of us. So when I saw the bus, and when the bus was just passing closer to us, like I was jumping and waving to the boys. And yeah, the boys, they saw me, and you could see, like, they were like, wow, and I could feel that they were happy to say, hey, here's somebody sharing for us, because those Mexicans were all over the place. You could count the South Africans there in Mexico. So I think when they saw me there, I was also happy to see our boys, and I was jumping and shouting their names, calling the ones that I saw their faces there in the bus, and I was very, very happy. And it really touched me to say, boys, look, whatever happens, that you must know that I'm your number one fan. I'm behind you, boys. This is football. Things that do happen. You win some, you lose some, you draw some. But I was very, very happy, and I was so excited, and I was jumping. I didn't get that moment of really taking a video, seeing our boys, coming with the bus. But I was very, very happy and shouting. And yes, there's the part. We had a chat before the game. We had a chat with all the other South Africans, and they asked me to say it. So, what's your take? What's your lineup? I said, my lineup will be Modiba on the left, Mudau on the right, Mbogazi central, and Okone. That would be the 4 at the back. And then go in the midfield, I go with Tebza, I go with Jaden Adams, I go with Talent Mbata. Then up front, I go with Apolise, I go with the Kingama 2000, I go with the Renas. Then what I said after that, I said, I know that is not going to happen. Our coach is not going to put this lineup, and as he's not going to put this lineup, we're going to lose. When we were there at the stadium, when they came into warm-up, we saw the lineup. When we saw the lineup, I told them, we're going to lose the game. Yes, no, we played like this against Egypt, and we did well. I said, I did my own research. I've watched some games of Mexico. I believe that they are not really better than us if we're going to apply ourselves in the right way. And yeah, I'm too.
Senior Tso, welcome back. Sabongo Buile. Sabona ubuye nge-accent yase Mexico manje. So khohlwe nezulu ukuthi sikhulunywa kanjani man. Before we look ahead to the game yakusasa Bafana versus Checha, asiqale la. What's happening kuleya team le Bafana? Players don't look motivated. Coach doesn't look motivated. Technical team like Hugo Bruce themselves, you can see nange body language, nange movement yabo, they all don't look motivated. Inkinga kahle kahle ikuphi kuBafana njengoba baleko United States khona manje.
Mdu, let me I'm not defending anyone here, but I just want to put it there so that I want people to understand that look, one, going to the World Cup, it's another level of football. That's the highest level of football that any player will want to be part of that. And it comes also with the prize, of stage frights. And I've seen that. I've seen that in PSL games. I've seen that also in the national team, playing friendly games. Just to wear the national jersey, it also plays a part. So one, I'll be honest and say, unfortunately, as a leader, you can't show your vulnerability. You can't show that you're vulnerable at that moment. You can't show your team that you're scared. Because once you show your troops that they're scared, everyone's going to be scared. And then now remember that players are so sensible in terms of when they see and feel that as a leader you're shaking, they will shake by themselves also. Bazothuka nabo bazotatazela nabo said because they see ukuthi coach wethu uthukile nabo bazothuka nabo. So I think that's what happened in the game against Mexico. That's why our coach went with 5 defense and then have the 3 defensive midfielders and 2 strikers, but it did really confused me, in terms of having those 2 strikers and 5 at the back. Yes, maybe this is what you wanted to happen in the game too. Is good team. When we get a ball, Modiba must push as if is a winger, and then Mudawi must push also. Both of them, they must be up there as wingers, and then allow Mbogazi, CBC, and Okon. Now, here's the confusion part. When CBC open up on the right, TLP on the left, where should Okon position himself? That is something that I don't think our coach here really teach or coach our players in terms of positioning themselves there in terms of the build-up, because there were moments where they will find themselves Okone no CBC endaweni one, Okone no TLP endaweni one, and here in the midfield you'll find that it's open. Because I think the best way that he was supposed to do that game was to say, Okone, you're gonna be here, CBC, TLP, Okone here, and then you push the two, Stole and Utebza, and then tell Ulontuzana or Jaden Adams to be behind the strikers, and then you push the strikers up front, because you've got Ulontuzana, Umodiba, Nomodao. That's how I think it was supposed to be. But hey, it didn't happen. And unfortunately, the players that were not in my team, they were there in the lineup of Coach Hugo Bros. And one of the players made two mistakes. Two mistakes that I will say it really cost us. But, in football, such things, they do happen, And the boy, I'm 100% sure that the boy didn't go to the field of play and want to really concede a goal or have a red card. That one I'm 100% sure. I can defend the story on that, to say he went to the field, he wanted to do his best. But unfortunately, it was not the time. It was not the time for him, and he conceded a goal.
The formation lesidlalile against Mexico, because when abongekho, so there's a lot for us to talk about. Just catch up now. Go see your opinion yakho. The formation lesidlalile against Mexico is the exact same formation we played against Cameroon and Egypt. We lost both games because of that formation.
Yeah.
Leading to the qualifiers, we had a different formation. That's how we qualified for the World Cup. Why did Hugo Broos have to change the formation? So, like he means to change the formation lena uktuga, or maybe ngamabombe kabona kahle ukuthi la mina angibona ukuthi sizowina ithing vele ngenze kuphela.
No, coach wethu against Cameroon, against Egypt, he was scared. He thought, he to his mind is, I don't want to lose mhlawumbe 3 or 4. If they beat me, let them beat me 1-0. Let me have 5 at the back. That's the only reason. Angibone enye reason too, because you just said manje ukuthi in all these other games is what allowed to qualify. We've never played with a 5 at the back, including to listen to this, including the warm-up games. Is what Panama and all of this. We've never played with 5 at the back. As long as having a 5 a move. We always have 4 at the back, have 3 in the midfield, and have 3 up front. But now, this is something that is worrying me, that we play this way, you qualify. Now when we there, in what we qualified for, now we decided to change the way of playing. Why? Because I'm saying now, and with the South Africans, they'll agree with me that we never said to the coach, go and win the World Cup. We never said that. But we asked him, can you go there and try and represent us well? Well, to me, it means let's go and showcase our talent. Let's show the world who we are as South Africa. There's one thing that I had an interview there in Mexico, and there's one thing that I want to clap hands for us South Africans, PSL coaches, everyone that is involved in football. I want to clap hands for you guys, and I'll tell you why after that. I'm clapping hands for you guys. You know why? Check that lineup of ours. We had three players that are playing overseas. That is 97% local players. 97% Betway Premiership players. We went to play Mexico. That some of the players, they play in different leagues, top leagues, Saudi Arabia, you can name them. Us, 97% local. We lost the game because of our mistakes. Because of our mistakes, we lost the game. So just imagine. We go. Yeah, something that came to me now. I'm just changing my lineup. I just changed my lineup now because things that just come in now. My lineup. I'm going to have one. Oh, I mentioned three overseas players. Actually, there were four. Because we are Zumbogazi, Okone, Ustole, Ulonduzan, Foster. So, in this game that we're going to play tomorrow, this is the lineup that I wish. Just came to me now. Mudau, Mudiba, Mbogazi, Sibisi. And then you go with Utebza, Jaden Adams, Utale Dembata. You go with Apolise, you go with Relay, you go with Renas. We've got one player that is playing overseas. That will be Mbogazi. Because our keeper is Williams. So that will be 99% local players. And if our coach can do that tomorrow, you guys will come and shake my hand. You'll be very surprised that as much as some countries, they don't respect our league. But, if Coach Bruce can do what I'm asking now, after that game, people, they will start to respect our league. It's not a fluke that Mamelodi Sundowns won the Champions League. We've got quality here at home. So I'm asking that if our coach can do that, change, coach. Don't panic. We ask you, go guys and represent us well. Play the way we've been playing when we were playing the qualifying games. Why is change changes why in? It's you going to nale stage fright. Ukuthi isibambile lapha ku World Cup sithukile. I want to see Tebza, controlling that midfield. Tebza playing the role that he's been playing in all these qualifying games. Put Adams there to help Tebza. Put Talente there. You've got, guys, let me tell you this. When you've got Tebza, Jaden, Talente, Relay, Apolise, and Renas, these 6 players, they can score at any given time when they get an opportunity. They can score, guys. Talente can shoot outside the box. Tebza can shoot outside the box. He can also Tebza get inside the box and score. Jaden Adams can come late to the box. He can score. You've got Relay that can dribble and cut inside and bend it. We've got Apolise that can cut inside and bend it. We've got Renas that if you put it nice there inside the box, he can just punish. I don't know whether people, you can see what I'm saying. And the other thing that I like about the three in the midfield is that those are hard-working midfielders, guys. They don't lose the ball. They make everyone play. They're hard-working in the midfield. They can fight and win the ball. So, yeah, I think when I'm due, what happened is that our coach, stage fright, I think he was scared against Mexico. That's why he wanted to play with 5 at the back, thinking to say, I need a draw. If I can play a draw, and then now I think next game I can try something, And I think he miscalculate in terms of the opponents that he's facing, because I believe that Mexico were not better than us.
So asikhulume ngoyaya kancane because awutholi backlashing from a lot of South Africans who don't believe in him anymore. Even before the World Cup, a lot of South Africans were saying, "Uyaya, uyaguphi. Why do we need Uyaya? Why do we have to play Uyaya when we have midfields that can play that position better than Uyaya? Local midfields." Nabo Pochenpool phela nabo bebangayenza plan lapha namasexually. Nabo bebangayenza kangcono. How does a player like Yaya come back from yonke lento le ayitholile ku social media? And according to you, is he fit to play for iBafana Bafana?
Guys, let me say this. He's not a bad player. He made a mistake. I agree. Any player can make a mistake. I'll make an example. Remember, I think Sundowns were playing against. I think this was good. We Club World Cup. I think Borussia Dortmund where Williams made a mistake, wanted to pass to Tabza, and then the opponent caught the ball, and then they punish. It does happen. It's football. What I will say to Uyaya right now, Uyaya boy, this is football. Football is a game of mistakes, and we all learn from those mistakes. And I hope that you've learned from that mistake, And I'm not gonna count the red card one because it can happen to anyone. But what am I looking at is the first goal where you made a mistake with your how you received the ball and how you wanted to pass. For me, it was I was not really convinced with your body, the way you were standing in terms of receiving the ball, and you didn't show where you want to go, because the minute you trap and you want to turn, you didn't scan behind you that what's happening behind you, and we were caught on that. We got punished. But I'm saying to you, my boy, this is football. Football is a game of mistakes, and we learn by those mistakes. That's why it is training, so that you can solve those mistakes. So it's one of those things, unfortunately, that you did it in the World Cup, and whereby the whole world was watching. But trust me, you are not a bad player. You are not a bad player. Yes, I know. People are angry. People were angry. People were disappointed that you made such a mistake at that level of football, and we considered the goal. But it does happen in football, and top players, they do that.
Okay, before singena kule HHA game manje, asikhulume ngalento lena of building from the back. Mamelodi Sundowns against Borussia Dortmund, they were building from the back. Kwaba ne mistake, baba shy.
Yeah.
Again, Bafana versus Mexico, building from the back, another mistake, Bashai. Former Kaizer Chiefs coach Marcin Etrukal ati, it's fair ukuthi goalkeeper makaphethe ibhola shy goal kick ulahlele ngaphakathi, because then it's a 50-50 game. We could win the ball and then we are closer to ilokunjane goal labo bese siyakora, or they win the ball marathina because nathi bese expected and it's easy for us to defend. Do you think Bafana needs to stop the line of building from the back?
No, there's nothing wrong about building from the back, but you need to vary your game. Sometimes you don't have to build from the back. You just need to hit it up. You've got the wingers. Unfortunately, in that game, we didn't have wingers. And any ball that was going direct, the Mexican were winning those balls. So I agree with the coach that sometimes yes, you need to play it up. Sometimes you need to play it up, and then the thing is that you need to use what you believe in when I'm doing. If you believe you build up Caesar until you get to the final third, why not? But sometimes you could see ukuthi emasisayicala la basikurash. Sayiphinda futhi kusithuba basikurash. The third one, then let's go up.
I know. Kusasa Bafana dlala neChecha eAtlanta izobe live ngo6 la game leya. Bafana is under pressure. Under pressure machita. Hugo Bruce is under pressure. Nathi as South Africans we are under pressure because our fellow Africans phela bashayi hate watching ababheki Bafana khona manje. So the pressure is on everyone. Asikhulume ngale game. iChecha last time ngibabhekile badlala neSouth Korea. abantu abane-aerial dominance ne-aerial advantage so bayawasebenzisa ama-set piece obvious bazofuna ukushaya ngama-set piece bazofuna ukushaya ngama-counter nangama-cross defensively what does Hugo Bruce need to avoid kule game le gesture?
Number one, I've learned in football that before I just saw somebody engamgcina kudala. I think I've got more than 48 hours. That is too much, eh? So I just saw him now, and he's one of the guys that he makes me laugh every time when I'm here. And when he comes and with his questions, I just laugh and let me just greet him. My boss. Good, Alfred.
I'm good.
No, me, I'm great. Not great, but me, I'm great. Yeah, you know, it's how it is. But I just hope maybe tomorrow things will turn around in a better way. We'll never know. You good?
Tops.
Number one.
Tops.
Number
I'm
one.
better than Bafana.
Okay, no, thank you. When you say that, don't be surprised tomorrow that we will be better than you. You'll never know. You know, I'm worried. I'm worried because those guys check. They'll use their height. We don't have big guys. And I suspect manje again ukuthi our coach angasiphinda ngalento asiphinda ngayo asenze yona ngegame eMexico to play with 5 at the back. Angafuna ukuyenza futhi. But now here's the thing. When I grow up sadlala emakasi kuthiwa no mamela lengonye inzima I get to go PSL play so inzima. And then somebody said, you know, there's a tricky thing in football that a lot of people they tend to not to take it serious. Close the supplier. If you close the supplier, then the water can't get to your house. But if you don't close the supplier, you're always gonna wipe the water in your house because the water is going in. So I'm saying this in doing a good thing. Let's try and close the width in terms of them getting those crosses. I think that's so. We need to close the supply in the midfield. The midfielders that are playing those balls wide, we rather close. That's why I need to let's have those 2 wingers. Let's have a police no really. Then they have Umtao no Mudiba here. So we've closed the lines. And then we say to them, come in the middle. Then we can deal with them in the middle. Because in the middle, when we deal with them, we're going to have 3 in the midfield. We've got to tape out Shady in Nombat. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to coach you to. Also,
And then ngithe ngibabheka futhi ngiyababona ukuthi abona on the ball abathusi kakhulu akusabantu abathusa kakhulu when it comes to ukudlala nabangathi pound for pound abona singabathatha masingadlala igame yethu in attack. What does Hugo Bruce need to get right in order for Bafana to get the maximum points?
It's simple, Mdu. Simple. Put your Renas, put your Relay, put your Police. Done, finish. Pega, done, finish. And the other side of the coin, when I'm doing Naila. Let's look at also the age that we're having in our players. Some of the players will be there again in the next World Cup. If we keep them together, they continue to play well, they continue developing in the game. Because we're really still young. Apolis is still young. Orenas, I think, is 28. So by the time we figure the next World Cup, the experience will be too much. Talent, I think, is 27. Utebza is still young. Ucheding is still young. We still have. Umboraz is still young. Umudiba, I think, is 30. Yes, Mudau is, I think, 30, if not 33, maybe it's going to 34. Mudau. No, including Usibis. But Okon, he can still be there on the next World Cup. Goalkeepers, their only thing that they're happy about is that they're giving play until they're 45 or 50. So yeah, that's my contribution to this game is that close the supplier, give them the midfield, close the width, so that you avoid this thing of them crosses. Because once they cross, it's a headache.
If Bafana yadliwa kusasa, it's done. We are humble, Bruce. Same time.
Akaqedele uqalile lento. Akaqede once. Umuntu uqalile.
Ushuta shayize Tunisia la asisabi nesineke manje ukuthi
sihluleka kuyenza igame ayiphela Mdungu eMexico. Ufuna kuyenza nini? NgeCzech Republic. You are late. If ufuna kuyenza, immediately ngegame eMexico you are supposed to say thank you very much, you can go. Then you know that you've got the advantage in these two games. Anything is possible. So if he's going again to be in the bench the next game, you rather deal with it to say, let him finish. It's not going to make any difference anyway if we chase him against the Czech Republic.
There's a rumor to sicela usiconfirmele yona if iqiniso ukuthi bekunama scout bewaflyile angazi from Germany ukuphi bayobhekelela uMfukeng against the Mexico. Unfortunately, uMfukeng azange athole game time, and it seems Hugo Bruce Mfukeng has to be one of his least favorite players because akamsebenzisi until abona ukuthi sekushube kakhulu, and then he puts a lot of pressure under the boy. Is it true ukuthi bekunabantu bebayile bayobheka uMfukeng, and what have you made of the way Hugo Bruce has been coaching Mfukeng?
Look, yeah, there were a lot of people. I saw some abanye base Brazil. I saw them others Portugal. They asked me about him, and yeah, I think there should be a lot, because I mean the boy is talented. The boy has been doing very well for his team. They've won the Premiership, so the boy has been doing very well. So I won't be surprised after this AFCON, and then the boy, somebody will come and knock at Pirates' door to say, please, can we have him? But yeah, it's said that people are coming to watch you, and you not playing. That's sad. But unfortunately, there's nothing that you can do. If the coach decided that you're not gonna play, then you're not gonna play. But one thing that I would say too is that if you get an opportunity to play, go out there and show the best of you. Yeah.
Good man. Bathini Mexican nabathi thank you for your time.
Hayi. Bengasafuna ukuzwa yonke into ethi Mexico after game.
Mina ngithi ubuye soshabo
ya ithe game ayiphela nje ngavela ngasuka nje straight ngahamba ngaye hotela ngene eroomini lami ngayosihlalela eroomini lami ngize ngaphuma the next day base ngidla lunch. I mean sengidla breakfast. I didn't want anything. I was because what we did is that after he came, we did Ilontuzana analysis, we did Disc TV. Then from there, obviously, we went to the hotel, I went to my room, I didn't want anything while we lost the game. And, you know, we are in Mexico, people that are working in the hotel, they're Mexican, they were busy making noise about us losing the game, and then how babies we are. But the funny part too is that, as they were saying, the supporters, that how babies we were in the game. I was so surprised also. At some point at the stadium, it was quiet. There were moments where I asked myself, are the Mexican here? When we started to frustrate them, when we started to sit between the low block, we started to frustrate them. And now the stadium was quiet. But yeah, other than that, no, I'm fit. I'm done. I'm okay. I understand that it was one of those games, opening games, and when you have to play the game, unfortunately, our boys, I can also say, they did feel the pressure. Playing the opening game against the host, everyone was watching that game. The whole world was watching that game. So I can feel the pressure that they felt at that time.
Ngakhumbula nje last eyokugcina nje ngayo Hugo Bruce. Asazi if Bafana Bafana is going to advance to the next round. This could be his second last game in charge of Bafana Bafana, and then obviously South Korea his last game. Ever since Hugo Bruce took over Bafana Bafana, do you think he's improved ibola lethu la South Africa for the better, or usithole la sikhona ushiye la sikhona? Usithole sihleli ku 65 if I'm not mistaken ngoma FIFA rankings. Sisase lapho namanje. Akunakushintsha olenzekele. Usithole la asithole khona ushiya la ashiya khona, and siyabona opening game eMexico usaba abantu uya defender. Cameroon defending against Egypt uya defender. The last time he played against a big country, and then athemba amaplayer wakhe ukuthi adlale ilesikhathi Bafana edlala neMorocco, and then Bafana won. But ever since Hugo Bruce took over, what have you made of him? I mean, so including Nabo Thembi Nkosi Lodge, Abo Pesitau, players that were there before that are no longer there, Abo Grant Kekana, Abo Mtobi Mvala, all of these guys. Has he really improved ibola lethu lomjito?
Let me be honest on Mtu. That's the question is a very beautiful one. There's two answers in this question, Yako. One is we're still in this position 65, no difference. Before and after, we're still there. That's answer one. But answer two, here is it. He did well by qualifying us to the AFCON twice. He did well by qualifying us to the AFCON. I mean to the World Cup. It was not an easy journey. And if my memory serves me well now, we got deducted 3 points at some point because of the yellow card yaga tapes. But still we came back. There are good things and bad things that I would say they did happen in our national team, But, not to qualify to World Cup because of we're waiting for Botswana to beat Zambia to beat Zimbabwe, Swaziland, and then it's a qualify. No, it was not the case. We did it by ourselves. We qualified to go there. Yeah.
So it's improving.
Well, it was improving in the point of us qualifying to the World Cup. When was the last year to qualify for the World Cup?
2002.
Yes. Because 2010 we hosted. And then the last World Cup we were nowhere to be seen. Then here he comes, he put us in the World Cup.
But qualifying for this World Cup was easy for him because the system changed. 10 countries from Africa get to qualify. If Bafana, let's say everything went the way in Zaganga country 5. Bafana if you get the top of the group, you Morocco go knockout or go top 5 qualify. Were they even gonna survive? Morocco qualifying for World Cup? Are they going for the kill?
Mina to me, sometimes it doesn't matter who we face, But the thing is that if you do your job, the team wins in the field of play and qualify. That's good enough. I think there I'll be honest and brutally fair to say the coach did well to take us to the World Cup. He did very well. We didn't wait for somebody else to do a favor for us to get to the World Cup. No, the coach worked very hard and the boys, and then that's why we end up going to the World Cup.
And then, don't you think Betway Premiership made it easy for him? The likes of Rolando Mokoena, Jose Rivero, because Jose Rivero started a new project, Orlando Pirates, gave us Mbogazi. As much as I told him Mfukeng la pepa do Mfukeng game time. And then now this season abo Oadu giving us abo bonesiema, giving out also Napolis more game time, Rolando Mokoena abo tapes abo Mudiba nabo Banban. Don't you think the Betway Premiership made it easy for him to get to Lakona Namhlanje?
Yes, they did. They did very well, those coaches. You know, Betway Premiership coaches, they've worked very hard in terms of preparing those players, you know, Babe ready to play in the PSL. They did very well. I mean, Mbogazi even went overseas. So it tells you the work that our coaches are doing. Look at Ukadu also at Sundowns. He won even CAF Champions League. Pirates, they've won the league. So things are looking good in our league. You know, our coaches are doing very well. And also, it's a pressure also to the national team coach to select the best players that he thinks those players they can suit in his system, in his how he wants his team to play. Because there's some players that you can question why are not there, but why so and so is there, why so and so is not there. We're always going to question, but at the end of the day, I think that's fair.
I know, Señor. Gracias. Sicela usivalele yona. Yabo angiyanga mina mara kufani ngibambile lena.
Señor Mdu. Bafethu lona ubongane Benedict Vilakazi bambiza utso bambiza uNitlin Napoleon. Umshika insizwe zishumi mayoda ngeke yenze lutho. Ngithi please bafethu don't forget to subscribe, like, share and post la ku Source Football Wisdom ila ku Omni Audio Africa. Tango.